Depression in Children of Divorced Families by Emily Barger. One large sociological problem in today's society is depression among children in divorced families. As a child, a divorce can be detrimental. Children become separated from the ones they love the most and feel as though they have no one to talk to. The separation between the two parents also creates separation between the children and the family as a whole. Depression is a serious mental illness that can occur at all ages. This affects your emotions, the way you think, and the way you act. Depression is very common, but it's treatable. Many people experience depression in their life, no matter the circumstance, but in divorced families, it is even more common. With constant fighting and conflict at home, many children easily sink into a depression. In a study by Hamey and Lerner, they say, quote, "Many studies conducted by Dr. Joan Kelly on kids of divorced parents reveal that as the conflict intensified, the likelihood of behavioral problems and depression among children rises," end quote. When children go through a divorce, they often fall into the same routine every day. They go to school, go home, and listen to their parents fighting. Among all of this, there is no outlet for children to talk or express their feelings that they're keeping in. These children keep all of their emotions inside and grow distant from their parents. Then, many will sink into a depression as they have no family foundation. The family. In sociology, the family is important to the individual as they rely on that. The family serves as the primary way of socialization, provides emotional support, regulates activity, and helps members of the family find their social identity. But when conflict arises and enters the family, it disrupts each of these roles. Conflict in the family. As the functionalist theory of a family explains that family provide its members with support, the conflict theory says the opposite. That is what occurs when families go through a divorce. Divorce is a common conflict in the family that affects all of its members. One psychological scientist said, quote, "Stressful life events like divorce are associated with significant risk for prolonged emotional distress, including clinically significant depression," end quote. This provides a link between divorce and depression. Socialization. A person's socialization is very important and determines who they will become. Family plays a key role in this, and when the family is destroyed, a child's development will suffer the consequences. A child's development can also suffer from divorce and conflict within the family. This is because of the role family has on socialization. Plan. To provide a solution to this problem, I want to create counseling for children whose parents are going through divorce. While there is some school counseling, it is not always directed towards those going through divorce. I want to implement school counselors that are specifically there to help students going through family issues and struggling with mental issues because of it. The percentage of students whose family has or is going through divorce is huge. About 40 to 50% of American marriages end in divorce. My family is one of them, and I know numerous other people whose families are separated. This is a huge amount of families that are affected and are most likely struggling. Pamphlets will be passed around the school, and posters will be put up ensuring that everyone knows about this counseling service. Having said this, counselors will be a great way for students to deal with their depression and have someone to talk to. I want to create posters and pamphlets that will be handed out in the schools in order to make sure that every student knows about this counseling service. For the younger grades, counselors will come into the classes once a month to talk to all children, and further counseling will be offered to those whose parents agree. How counseling helps. Counselors provide help in many ways and offer an unbiased opinion. Counselors provide instruction, guidance, intervention, and can even just be there to listen when no one else seems to listen to you. This plan is to ensure that those who struggle with depression because of divorce are given the help that they need. Putting this plan into action will be beneficial to children in schools and will change the society for the better. This plan won't stop divorce from happening, but will assist those who are struggling because of it. There is a way to be happy even in a broken family, and I know that with my plan, depression will decrease. Thanks for watching.